because you have to refill your cup somehow. You have to come back and gather back up all of your energy and your motivation, because it's not always such positive outcomes and positive work and positive feedback. There are plenty of people out there who have something negative to say. You know, critique for kind of partnership and improvement, always there for that. I'll even offer it up, right? And so what I do, I will always go back to groups of camaraderie, groups of friends, groups of women who, one, remind me, okay, I'm not crazy in how I'm interpreting this particular moment or this interaction, right? Reinforce to me, trust your gut, you know what you're seeing, you know what you're hearing, and you've got a handle on the right direction. But also a place to vent, a place to laugh, people to laugh with and to trust, because this kind of job can definitely lead to putting up different kinds of walls because you don't know who to trust. And you don't know how they're going to use that conversation that they just had with you. And so it's so powerful to have people that you can have that trusting relationship with, who are with you for the long haul. And these should also be the same people who tell you, Jamie, you're doing the wrong thing, or don't continue to do that. It's not going to lead you where you want it to go. I think you take a leap of faith and you bring people with you who can help chime in and give you guidance, because nobody knows everything about everything already, right? We learn as we go, and it is really, I think, the success comes from caring about who you are and who your community is, and how you can help them get to their next level of success.
In leadership, to surround yourself with the right people, and to surround yourself with people who know and have knowledge, and to be able to delegate to them, that's how you can run big systems. So I like the way you said that, because you were talking like a mayor.
And so I really feel that I was given an opportunity, and that is what inspires me today. I was given an opportunity, and it's my responsibility to darle la mano a la otra o el otro, to put that ladder down for the next person, which is what has inspired me to do the work that I am doing today. I always remember my mother. She works in a factory, and she would always bring in on her lunch, she would always put an extra sandwich in there. And I said to her one day, I said, Mami, ¿pa quién es eso? Entonces she would say, por si acaso la otra mujer no tiene algo de comer. In case there's another woman that doesn't have something to eat, she always brought something extra. She always instilled those messages in me about the importance of what you just said, of how our community is there and supports each other. Is growing up with that message about how important it is to support community, to support other people, I think is what helps people like you and me and others continue this work, because it could be exhausting.
Exactly.
You could be like, oh God, I can't do this anymore. Right. And then all of a sudden something happens, like someone comes up to you and says, you know what, you changed my life.
Throughout the time, I got tired. I always tell everybody, I lived the me, myself, and I syndrome. I was the only female. I was the only Latina. I was the only one with an accent. I got to a point that I looked right, I looked left, and I just needed people to give me support and actually be like my cheerleaders. And I did not have that. Very much involved with the community. It's not all about work. At the end of the day, my mother died in front of me, as well as my former mother-in-law, and they were not talking about their careers. They were not talking about their work. They were talking about their life. I hold most dear the aspect of community, comunidad, and also family. And it's not that, oh, well, she's not my sister. One of my very close friends, I consider her mi hermana. And that's what I love about Latino culture. Latina friends, they call me and they're like, ¿Tienes media hora? Do you have half an hour? I'm like, I have more than half an hour for you. I mean, that's the legacy I want to leave, that I was an open door and that I believed in comunidad. And, you know, at the end of the day, I am a woman, but I am a Latina woman.
Elizabeth is talking about is si se puede. And remember, the say is we. Yes, we can. Latinos are a collective culture. The we is so important. And the intergenerational leadership that she's talking about, us being tias and tios to our friends and our families that have children, and really creating this sense of together we can, not individually I can.